Well, hello, 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 and welcome to Women of a Particular Age podcast, where we discuss women's views, life lessons, and a little bit of sugar honey iced tea. Happy Sunday, y'all. I hope your week was good. I hope your Sunday was good. Y'all, this past week, woo, a lot of things went on, a lot of things went on. But let me tell you, when we got to the end of the week, just like my cousin Catherine says, beauty for ashes, beauty for ashes. So listen, before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. www.jollystudios.com, jollystudios at gmail.com. Now, what do we do before we get started? Yeah, me and Heather are using mugs now. Okay. Y'all, because me and Heather have our own personal journeys, and we will be telling you that in the next podcast, we are now having mugs and we are drinking tea. We want to be healthy. All right. Don't worry. We're going to talk about it. We're going to let y'all know. Okay. All right. So, listen, in one of my last podcasts, I talked about how I cook. I would say I probably cook, I would say about 4 days a week for my husband. My husband really likes my cooking. He likes when I cook. But, because we have this business, I do the podcast, I do my other little stuff, and my husband does music. We're really, really busy. And yes, I still cook during the week. Some days do I love it? Some days do I hate it? But let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. So the topic is, who said we all cooking? That's the topic. Now the reason why I'm saying that is because I wanted to get more in depth about this cooking for Gen Xers. Okay. Now let's talk about it. Now, one of the statistics that I found out is that a significant portion of Gen Xers born between 1965 and 1980, that's me, still cook at home regularly, with 49% cooking more often than Gen Z and millennials. So, y'all, that means that us as Gen Xers, we cook more than Gen Zs and millennials, but only about half of us are cooking. I must be the half that's cooking. I wish I was the half that wasn't. But, no matter. My husband loves the food. He loves when I cook. Now, maybe one day, God will bless me. I won't have to cook as much. I'll put it up there to you, God, okay? I'm putting it up there now. Now, let me tell you, my daughter is a Gen Z, and my daughter cooks. She cooks about as much as I do. But the one thing I do like about her and her significant other, if they want to go out to eat, they don't care. They gonna go get them something to eat. They ain't gonna worry about the money. They gonna go get something to eat. And sometimes when they post some of those wonderful places they go, ooh, I be wanting to eat it. I'm gonna tell you, right now my money is funny. So me and Mike Jolly, I would say that we're probably eating out once a month, if that. And as far as eating fast food, maybe like twice a month. Yeah, it's hard times right here. I believe that to be true. I believe that maybe more Gen Zs and millenniums eat more out. Maybe some of them don't want to cook. Maybe they're busy. They just don't want to be bothered with it. Some of them don't like to cook. So I can see that. So my daughter, she likes to cook, but she doesn't like to cook. My daughter does cook professionally, but there's times where she just want to eat. She don't want to do all that. And my daughter, just so you know, she's not like me. She likes to tease me. She said, see, my daughter is a person who cooks things, everything fresh. She cooks everything fresh. Me, she says I'm rotation cook. That means I cook fried chicken, greens, macaroni and cheese, cornbread. My daughter don't cook none of that. She'll eat it at my house, but she don't cook it. If she does it, she cooks it very seldom. My daughter makes everything new. She's just really good at all these recipes. Child, I be wanting to do that. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to do that. I just don't have time. But I am going to tell you, my husband, he doesn't cook often. But when he does cook, the one thing he does cook well, my husband can make some homemade biscuits. My husband has his grandmother's cookbook, and I love to see him in the kitchen. Open up the book. Child, you could just hear the spirit of the elders when he opens up the book. Child. He opened up the book and all these recipes falls out, and oh, it's just a wonder to see him do that. No, I do not make homemade biscuits. I'm a hungry jack girl. Hungry, hungry jack. Okay, I'm one of those. Okay, so I ain't even gonna lie, I don't do that. All right, I don't do it. Now, our next thing is cooking skills and confidence. Now, the survey says that Gen Xers ages 45 to 59, I'm a part of that group, were more likely talented home cooks, with 85% of them claiming that they felt comfortable in the kitchen. Now, me, I'm comfortable in the kitchen. I don't have no problems with it. Even if I had to make something up, I could do it. But guess what? That's only because of my mom and my daddy. My mother's from North Carolina. My father was from Alabama. Now, when my father was alive, he's the one that taught me to fry chicken. Okay. But some other stuff that he taught me that I didn't care about. I didn't care about no raccoon. I didn't care about no squirrel. All that other stuff. I don't want to eat all that wild stuff. He liked all that stuff. I didn't want to eat all that. Now my mother's thing was greens, cornbread, macaroni and cheese. But I'm gonna tell you, my favorite, hot water cornbread. Woo! I'm a hot water cornbread girl. Okay, that's one thing. I can make some hot water cornbread. Okay, I can make all cornbread, but hot water cornbread is like one of my favorites. I loved it, like dip it in the greens, that green sauce. Girl, just thinking about it make me hungry. All right, so now food preferences and trends. Gen Xers lead the demand for made to order or freshly prepared foods from the grocery store. They are also likely to hold family recipes, emphasizing the importance of family tradition. See, that's why I said that. My husband has that cookbook of his grandmother's. He really honors it. I have a cookbook of my mother's. I really honor it. I also bought a new cookbook with Cooking with AB. If you guys don't know who AB is, you better go on Instagram. AB be making some food, okay? Michael gave me that cookbook for my birthday, and cooking with AB be cooking. Don't play. I think he used to live here in Los Angeles. I think he now lives in Las Vegas, and he is on Instagram. Cooking with AB. Oh, AB can cook, y'all. That cookbook of his, he ain't no joke on that. Let me stop playing. Let me. I digress. Okay. Now, and one more topic is online sources of meal inspiration. Gen Xers and baby boomers, age 39 to 64, that's me, are more likely to use recipes from websites versus Gen Zs and millennials. They are 38%. Now, I don't know. I won't say that's true. I won't say it's not. Because there's a lot of us Gen Xers. If we don't have cookbooks, we're going to get them online. So these are their statistics on that. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I would believe that all of us would get inspiration online. I also like to go to the Food Network. I love getting inspiration from there. It'd be some bomb food on there. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, I love the Food Network. All right. All right, y'all. So let's switch gears. Now you know Tara has a series for you. She has a movies for you, and I have a series review. Look at me, I can't even talk. A series review. So let's talk about it. Our first series is Kobe, Making of a Legend. And let's find a picture. Let's find a picture of Kobe, y'all. Let's find a wonderful picture of him. Y'all, now you can see this on Hulu and HBO Max. It is a three-part series. Really, really good. And let me give you the description of it. Kobe, the making of a legend, tracking Kobe Bryant's journey from his childhood in Italy to the NBA stardom and later, his roles as a storyteller and a father. Three-part series. Y'all, I really loved this. This was really, really good. Whew. But there were times that I cried just because Kobe is no longer here. And I'm a Laker fan. Okay, straight up. I'm a Laker fan. Most people who are from LA, if you're from LA, you a Laker fan. Now, in this three-part series, I'll give you a little bit. In the first part, it gives you all these home movies of Kobe and his parents and his sisters as they move from Philadelphia to Italy. And it was an awkward situation because in this little town of Italy, they were the only black people. But I am going to tell you, over time, these people took their family under their wing, they embraced them, and also loved on Kobe. While Kobe was there, he made so many long, life lasting friends. He learned the culture and he learned the language. Woo! When you see all these people in Italy talk about Kobe, it's just loving. It's so loving and so kind. It's wonderful. And it's also wonderful to see him and his parents together. Oh, to see him together and to see how they love on him, how they put so much time and effort into him. You guys got to see it. Now, the second part of the series is when Kobe has his highs and his lows. Now, we, of course, know that when Kobe came to the Lakers, it was very awkward for him. Once again, Kobe is African American, but he was raised in Italy. So that is going to make a difference on how he comes across to people. But also, to one of the lows that he had is he had that whole court case in Colorado, and he was having some issues with that. But by the time you get to the third part of the series, the Colorado case has evolved and it has moved on. Kobe becomes the Black Mamba. He becomes even stronger with his wife, and he spends more and more time with his children. He decides to retire, he decides to become a coach, and then at that time, he passes away. You guys, if you guys want to see something good, go ahead and look at this. This was really, really good. It was really, really good. I loved it. I loved it. It just made you miss Kobe more. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It just was a really, really, really good series. It gave you a lot of meat and potatoes in a short time. Okay. Now, the movie that I saw that I thought was good, Elevation. And let me get you a picture. Come on, y'all. Who is that? Is that Anthony Mackie? Is that Anthony Mackie? Woohoo! Y'all, this movie is on HBO Max. It is an hour and 31 minutes. And let's find a description of the movie. A single father and two women venturing from the safety of their homes to face monstrous creatures to save the life of a young boy. Now, y'all, this young boy in the movie is Anthony Mackie's son, and he has a breathing issue. I don't know if it's asthma. I can't tell you because they weren't very specific. But the medicine that he needs is down below in the town. Now, the town is lower than 8,000 feet. Those creatures that we were just talking about are lower than 8,000 feet, and they are living above 8,000 feet. Now, I know you guys are asking, why? Well, the way that the movie talks about this is that there was some type of a just some like just it was a devastating apocalypse. That's what I want to say, a devastating apocalypse, and everybody had to move to the mountains. And that medicine that his son needs is in this car down below. And it was left there when everybody had to flee. So just understand that Anthony Mackie and these two women who live in this village are going to risk their lives to go down below to get this medicine. You guys, I'm gonna tell you, this was really, really good. It was really, really good. I thought Anthony Mackie was good. He was the loving, concerned father in this movie. I think that you will really, really like it. Now, last but not least, come on now. You know we're not playing. Netflix, Beauty in Black, season 2. Get y'all a picture. Y'all, if you guys have not seen this yet, please go see Netflix Beauty in Black. This is the second season. Now, if you haven't seen the first season, you got to see the first season first before you get to the second. It's a lot of stuff going on. Now, let's talk about the description of this series. A young stripper's life takes an unexpected turn when she crosses paths with a powerful, wealthy, yet very dysfunctional family behind a cosmetic empire and a devious trafficking scheme. Y'all, Okay, if you look in this picture, okay, there's a young lady. Her name is Kimmy. She's to the left of me. And then there is the sister in law. Okay. I'm not going to give you her name. I want you guys to go see it because that sister in law, ooh, she is messy. Okay. She is messy. Now, I'm going to give you guys the key points of this series, this second series. Horace Bellery, which is one of the CEOs, he has prostate cancer. And what he's trying to do is he is trying to marry Kimmy, the stripper, so he can give her the $365 million. Well, you're asking, why would he want to do that? You want to know why? Because he don't like his family. They don't like each other. And before he dies, he wants to give this money to her. He does not want them to have it. It's going to get real scandalous. And let me tell you, no, he has not had an intimate relationship with this young lady. This is all about him hating his family. Okay. Now, let's talk about another key point. Kimmy's friend Angel, and you'll have to look at the series in order to know who he is. He was arrested, but he was arrested for something that Kimmy did, which was GTA, Grand Theft Auto, and also too when Kimmy stole this car, there was a man laying in the back of the seat. Now, at the time when Kimmy was driving the car, the man was alive. When Angel went to go find the car, the man was dead. When he went there, the police were waiting for him. The question is, will Angel take the fall for Kimmy now that she's going to become a millionaire? That's the question. And one more point to this second series. Now that Kimmy is holding all the cards, y'all, okay, she owns the business and the money. She gonna have to watch her back because this Bellery family, they ain't no punk, and they're not gonna stand for a stripper getting the money. Now, one of the key things is they can't harm her, they can't kill her. There are certain stipulations in the will that have to be upheld. So you have to see the series to see what the family is going to do and how they're going to work this out to try to get this money from Kimmy. Because you know they're going to try to get this money from her. They're not going to allow her to keep this money. So you have to see, I would say the third series to see how this works out. Because in this series, she just gets married to Mr. Horace Bellery. Bellery. I'm sorry. So, whoo, now we got through all that. So, folks, first and foremost, I appreciate you coming on this journey with me. You could be at any podcast you want to be, but you guys decide to join us every week, and I appreciate you. I really, really do. Okay. I love this podcast. I love what we give you. And please, if you get a chance and if you want to, please put some comments below. Let us know if you, as a Gen Xer, do you still cook? Does your Gen Z or Millennium child, did they get their skills from you? Are you like me? Are you a rotation cook or do you cook from scratch? But before you leave, like, share, and subscribe. Jollystudios at gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com. I appreciate you for coming on this ride with me. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.